final 6. While for APIA, after a win last week against Blacktown City, they want to continue showing why they are one of the teams of the competition. G'day, Nicholas Kunyak with you. Looking forward to this game. As I said, this has been the one I think a lot of people have been waiting for the last couple of days, considering the way Sydney FC played on Sunday evening against Manly. 6-0, Matthias McAllister. Wasn't he on fire? Michelle Pfeiffer, yes, 5 goals, something that is unheard of at this level. It was great to watch, and can he produce it once again is the question. So Sydney FC, their lineup goes like this. Alexander Zavadinos is in 12, and he is the goalkeeper. 3 is Carl Shaw, 4 Joshua Kalusic, and 6 is Tyler Williams. Matthias McAllister in 9, Tay Headley in 10, Jared Middleton 14, Lockie Middleton in 27, Joe Lacey 29, Dylan Rose 39, and in 47 is in one and only Corey Cronin. That's the starting lineup for Sydney FC. Jimmy Van Weeren's men. While for APIA, the 80 is Oliver Kalatz, 2 is Saya Kambiashi, 5 is Drayden Kelly, 7 Jack Stewart, 8 Joel Bertolicio, 9 is Presley Ortiz, 11 Rory Jordan, 16 is Sean Simmons, 21 Michael Cuda, and 24 it's Cam Fong, and 99 is Franco Farinella. The coach is Franco Parisi. That's the starting 11s for both sides. Ethan Zagulis is the referee. Patrick Telecki and Luke Chapman the assistants. Stale, the 4th official. Time on, we're underway at Rockdale. As I said, the litmus test is on for Sydney FC today, defending left of screen. Middleton loses possession already there, Lachlan. APIA trying to win the ball down this right side. And up the line. And again, APIA trying to hold command, couldn't. Out Sydney FC over halfway. Looking to fire a ball on to Tay Headley. Headley trying to cut back inside. Touch initially Sean Simmons. Chops back and now has to be played by Bertolicio. Oliver Kalatz drives it down to halfway. In the sky by Carl Shaw. They're played forward by Tyler Williams. The ball goes out for a throw. Sean Simmons will take it. Plays it back. This is Michael Kuta. Over halfway. Saya Kambiashi can't get to it. Put down by Carl Shaw. Played up in the sky by Williams. Chested it down there, McAllister. It was played on by Lockie Middleton. Lockie's going to get onto it again. Now it's Dylan Rose who played it back. Sydney FC, Shaw worked it onto Lockie Middleton. He goes down to the left side. He goes back to Jared Middleton. Carl Shaw's got possession again. Now Tyler Williams over halfway. Williams back inside. Good ball by Dylan Rose. Short one by Jared Middleton. The build here, Sydney FC. What is an important game is Lockie Middleton plays it back and trying to force it forward was Cronin. One by APIA. It's been an age since they've had it. Jordan plays it back. Sean Simmons now decides to go forward after dumbing the drive. Then he works it onto the right side. Saya Kambiashi, the former Manlyite, works it onto the right side. Ball played back. Cam Fong on that right side. Kelly, so much to talk about here, the Canadian. Sean Simmons goes to Jordan on halfway. Jordan back. Now, it's played on. In fact, it's now Kuta on that left side. Sean's decided to go forward on that passage. So it's Kuta with the initial touch. Those two will be swapping sides or swapping positions during the game, you'd expect. One to go higher, one to stay back in his place. This now goes across to Kyle Shaw. Again, Tyler Williams over halfway. Kuta traps it. Sean can't get to it. Tay Headley has possession. Headley taking down the challenge. Foul's called against Michael Kuta. So it will be a free kick about 30 yards from goal. Italy is alongside McAllister. Italy, is he going to take it, or are they going to go for the long one with Matthias? Italy dummies, and it will be Matthias McAllister, who's trying to make it 6 in a row. Remember, in regards to Sydney FC goals, he's 5 straight because he scored 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that game against Manly after Italy got the open. So he is looking for that streak to continue. And it will be an unbeaten streak if it is Sydney FC to score first, and it's him. As Drayden Kelly has it, he goes back to Michael Cooter. Sean Simmons is on the left, he's looking for possession here. Ball fired forward to Jordan, he worked it back. And, well, wasn't the greatest balls by Bertolizio. As Farinella plays it back, Drayden Kelly doing some work here. Drayden Kelly works it across to the right side. Fong down the line. Kambiashi over halfway. Stewart. Touched off FC, but still will go back to Zavadinos, the goalkeeper, who makes the regulation save. Friday night's football, NPL men's New South Wales style. Ball goes up to halfway. And the handball not called. It looked like Cooter did touch it, but anyway, ball goes back to Drayden Kelly. Kelly spins around, it goes back to Oliver Kalats. Kalats, the son of. Now he'll be working it forward. Sean Simmons is in position. Did bounce off Williams. Really tried to work it forward. Now it's Sean Simmons. Delivers a nice ball. Bertolizio needs to fire a cross in. Bertolizio decides to play the man. And he works it inside. Does flick off FC. Will be a corner. The first of the game. Now it's a chance for APIA to show that they deserve this opening goal. FC have had the chances in the early stages. At least possession anyway, to be exact. Short one by Kambiashi. Bertolizio back to Kambiashi. Skywood, it has to be headed back inside, but the ball was already out. Will be a goal kick. Should note about Joel Bertolizio. I need to mention about JB because it's making my entrance into the venue. I just hear these words from Joel Bertolizio. I'm going to get him up, I don't care. Jeez, it's cold. Everybody said that today. I don't think it's as cold as it's normally here in the chili bin, aka Rockdale Illiton, but I can understand. Where he's coming from, because normally it is a chilly place. To mind you, I say that I'm not cold, and I'm wearing a big jumper, a big jacket, so probably proving the theory it is cold. But anyway, the ball goes up to halfway. Zavadinos is headed down by Bertolizio. Comes back, and again it's played down. Lockie Middleton. Touch on by Kolusic. Cronin couldn't get to it initially. APIA again, Farinella. This needs to be skied across. There's the Sean Simmons. Onto possession. Stewart. He beat a couple. Lost out in the end. It's great work by Williams. Now Kyle Shaw. Zavadinos. Now Kolusic on the left side. Kolusic will work it back inside. Middleton dispossessed. That was lock in, and Jared decided to sky it. Hit down by Drayden Kelly. Lockie Middleton. Lacey beat Jordan. Good work. Stewart can't get to it. Kolusic played it down. Ruse. Touch on Cronin. Then played out by Lockie Middleton. Actually touched APIA last. He had touch on Fong, former FC player. So Sydney FC, as I said, they've had the glut of possession in the early stages of this game. Cross, and then Drayden Kelly back to short, goes across the face. As you can see, a couple of weeks, Sydney United 58 at Northern Tigers, Valentine Sports Park, named as the venue. Going to be a cracking Waratah Cup final. As Lacey works it into the edge of the 18-yard box, it bounces around. It goes out for a throw on the grandstand side, the western side of the ground. Looking forward to that game. Of course, APIA did lose to the Northern Tigers in what was an absolute cracker of a game. Great broadcast too by Alexander Molchanov. He does a great job as per usual. As now APIA need to see this ball and actually be able to have some possession, because that's the only thing that's been hurting him. As we see Michael Kuta breaking a gap here, works it up the line. Jordan can't get control. Jordan eventually does, plays it back to Kuta. Kuta now to Sean Simmons. Simmons flicks it up, and here's Bertolicio. Bertolicio needs to cut back inside. Bertolicio bouncing around. He works it in and touched out at the end by Kyle Shaw. In fact, I think that might have been Ortiz. It was Ortiz. I had Bertolicio in the head. Of course, it's my fault. Already thinking about the cold. Maybe my brain's going cold. So Ortiz playing further forward. It's now be Cambiashi to take this. Cambiashi, good ball. Well, it's bouncing around, didn't go in. The flag has gone up. The flag has gone up. And actually saying it's a goal. Well, there you go. It has gone in. There is a touch. Bertolicio will claim it for the squad. And the opening goal's there. Well, it's gone over the line. I did see the flag go up, but it was going up saying it did go in. And the right call. You can be the judge at home. That was one that was interesting from my vantage position. It's 1-0 APIA. Seven and a half in, 1-0 APIA. Kuta, Sean Simmons, Rory Jordan on the run, crosses it inside. Touches off FC Kalusic and then played forward. Bertolicio. Sean Simmons. Cuts inside, Sean Simmons. Cambiashi back to Simmons. Simmons takes a strike. Does deviate off FC. Cambiashi's trying to get onto it. It will be played out here eventually. So Headley, and has touched APIA last. There's cries of it from the APIA players saying, no, touched FC last, but not the case. We'll get the foul going their way. Lachlan Middleton was taking down the challenge. Jared Middleton. Cronin coming back. Simmons. Mentioned before, Sean Simmons has played this season. He's been around for a long time at APIA, same as his brother, Josh Simmons, being the staples for the side this year. Now Cambiashi. We go down this right corridor with the Stewarts. Stewart lays it forward. Ortiz back from Cambiashi. Alicio. Kuta. Now Jordan. Jordan spins around, but it's going to be stopped off by Zavadinos. Ball goes up to the edge of halfway. Alicio plays it down. Tay Headley's got possession for FC. He works it back. Played forward by Tyler Williams. Flicked up by Kuta. Chested by Simmons and then played on by Jordan. Farinella. Ortiz and Farinella combine again. Farinella now spinning back to the left. Now Cambiashi has it on the left side. Cambiashi looks to cut back inside, but Cambiashi plays it back. Jordan's in position. Jordan now has to work it to the right. There was nobody there except blue shirts. APIA still in possession. Drayden Kelly, he went forward, but at the end it's initially played down by McAllister. It's won by Drayden Kelly. Plays it on to Stewart. Now Jack Stewart down the right side. Fong's got it back to Stewart. Stewart again, looking to spin around. Jack Stewart plays it across the face. Here's Sean Simmons. Simmons again. Goes on to his left. Now Cambiashi drifts in. Works it across. Jordan stops. Tries to take a shot. Reflects off. Comes back. Farinella works it back. And at the end, Sean Simmons can't contain. Now it's FC trying to go for a rampage. But Michael Kuta's in position again. He does beat the Sky Blue in Lacey. Now it's Drayden Kelly. At high school, he was a wrestler. Can you believe that? Well, I suppose in Canada and America, they like their wrestling. But yeah, Greco-Roman wrestling. So there you go. He was doing that at school. Something we don't do here. Which, by the way, could you imagine doing wrestling? Yeah, I couldn't do it. It's too hard. The only sport I was actually good at was T-ball because the ball didn't move. So that's part of the reason why I liked it. But yeah, Drayden Kelly back in the day, wrestling. And from what I read, I think his major in university or college was mathematics when he's at Wolford. So there you go. Just something bizarre I found on the Google machine is Sky Blues working onto the right. Now this is Williams. He works it back. Now Zavadinos. Did it just get brighter in here? Yes, finally, the lights are on. We can see clearly now. The lights have come up. There's now Kalusic, works it on. And now going for a run was Matthias McAllister. Can't get to it. Drayden Kelly worked it forward. Bertalicio's got it. He goes back to Michael Kuta. Kuta now, he's got support down his left corridor, comes back. Now it's Oliver Kalatz, and Kalatz goes back to Drayden Kelly. Kelly now looking to work it forward. He does up the line. Stewart's in position again, right side. Jack Stewart trying to work it back inside. Bertalicio forward. And again, Fong comes back. Jack Stewart. Now he just works a long ball towards Jordan. Jordan now will be able to work inside. He does beat the target of Williams. Takes a shot that goes skying over the top and misses. Score remains 1-0 APIA. Fans in the background making their noise. Now comes to the right side to Williams. Lacey touched it on and then nice ball by Headley. Here's Matthias McAllister. Pushed off the ball by Farinella. Farinella works it forward. Jack Stewart's in position to work it to Kuta. Kuta was pressured by Headley. Kuta now, well, Kuda, can he control here? McAllister can win it. Drayden Kelly's got it now for APIA. Kelly, right side. Fong. Back to Kelly. Drayden Kelly, across the face. Over Calats. Sean Simmons heads it down. Jordan looking to spin it forward. Jordan's got it down the left side. He's got Stewart. He does cut back inside the Stewart. Stewart now, he's going to deviate right. Flicks off FC. Hits the bar. Bounces back. Touched in. Ortiz. 2-0. APIA after 19. It's a lovely goal. The whole setup to that just was perfect. Presley Ortiz gets the goal, and it's 2-0 APIA. Beautiful setup. And as I said, it bounces off the post and came in position for Ortiz, who was hunting for it down that right side. Gets the goal. And now it's 2-0. Play back by Henley. Williams is able to utilise here as he gets the foul rose for his side. Sparanella decides to do something dumb and clear the ball away. Everybody's carrying on a little bit. We'll settle down. The referee quickly goes, guys, let's just calm it a little bit. Let's just focus on what's happening. It's important, I think, the referee doing the right thing to make sure we can just settle back into the rhythm. See, dinking it around their own third. Tay Henley trying to work it back inside. Sean Simmons using the touchline like a precipice. And now he goes forward. Here is Sean Simmons. He now crosses it in. Chance opened up. No for Presley. But it bounces back for Stewart. And now Stewart, he'll chip it up. And again, it goes to the far post. And it's chested away by Tyler Williams. Was able to chest it away. So there is something brewing here. And the third goal of the game for APIA happened here. Could this be the clinic that FC are going to get after giving a clinic last week against Manly? Corner to be taken by Saya Kambiashi. The ball was out. The FC ball. Goss, the referee, Ethan Svargos. Subs for both sides. Kremen Cowan for the FC sub-goalkeeper role. Dyer, Furrow, Lancaster, De Jesus and Fowler. As the ball comes back. Right in saying. And for APIA, Mazanis, the sub-goalkeeper. Simmons, that's Josh, Court, Chino, Kasalovic and Denby. So, ball comes back. Rose touching side. Lockie Middleton. Now it's on alive again for Headley to work it forward. Here's Matthias McAllister taken down. Was he in the box? If it gets called, no, it doesn't get called anyway. It doesn't matter. Tell you what, though, on the charge there, the Sky Blues. Matthias got a foul a couple of weeks ago, or penalty after he was taken down. Then he scored that goal and decided to play on the back nine of Rockdale. Celebration when he picked up the corner flag. I do remember a couple of years ago when I love this story because we gave him a bit of, you know what, afterwards. As FC will get the foul go their way, but when Bulls FC Academy were in NPL men's, it's 2023, a game against Olympic. I laughed because it was funny. Adrian Kines, when he picked up the flag when he was about to take a corner, just put it away, and he was told, you can't move the flag, it's not golf. It was one of the funniest things you'll ever witness. As now Tay Headley works it back inside, Williams back to Headley, he chips it forward, and now needing the control here, can they? Well, it was a bad ball by Lacey, I've got to say. Now it's worked forward by Headley. It does bounce around, eventually be headed away by Kuta, and it goes out for a throw for FC. 24 minutes in. At 2-0 APIA. Kalusic working it on. Headley was taken down. Kalusic has got possession. He's trying to cut back inside. He works it across. He's Lockie Middleton. Has the shot. Oh, Lockie! Lockie fires one back. Oh, it could be one of those nights. 2-1 APIA. But FC are coming. FC are coming. 25 in. Well, for some, it'll be easy to say the bubble burst a few minutes ago when APIA put the second one through, but as I've said, they have the gluts of possession. You can't write a team off, especially early in a game. And look, I don't want to say it, but 2-0 is a dangerous lead in football. And, well, again, look what's happened. Said again. I wonder how many people were waiting for the moment I said that, by the way. I hear that there's games being played when I do say it. It's either you win some cash or you have a bit of fun when it happens, as Kyle Shaw looks to go forward. I've got to be careful what I can say and can't say. Simmons won't get onto that ball from Presley Ortiz. Actually had to stop myself in the train. I thought I had something else coming in my mind, but I was like, yeah, no, I can't say that. Sydney FC about to take the throw on this near side. Tyler Williams. Williams takes the throw. He's Lockie Middleton to Jared Middleton. Jared, a short one that Kalusic will get onto as Jared Middleton is able to work it on. Back it goes from Carl Shaw. The ball by Zevadinos, and Carl Shaw works it up. Drayden Kelly gets the head on. Now it's Farinella, Bertolicio. Jordan was going forward for it. Couldn't get to it though. Played initially by Williams, and eventually down this right side, the Tay Headley. Headley works it back inside. Matthias McAllister. Now again, it's Lockie Middleton who jinks around. He goes right. Here's Tay Headley. Works it back inside. It's headed by Fong, and then Kalusic headed straight back to the feet of Fong. Fong spins back and works it to the right side. Here's Jack Stewart down the line, and now Fong's on a run, and now Jared Middleton able to get to it. It does touch off APIA. Last will be a throw on that western corridor. It starts to get cooler here at Rockdale. Kuta. Wrong ball. Williams won't get to it. Here's Simmons. Oh, Williams just got the ball only just, but it's gone straight back to Sean Simmons. It now has to go back to Saya Kambiashi. Does so. Kambiashi works it back to Bertolicio. Bertolicio now going back to Farinella. Anella now goes on to the right. And again, it's Stewart. Jack Stewart. What can he offer up here, Jack? Jack, will he take a shot? He does so! Jack misses it. That much. And the score remains 2-1 APIA. We've had 28 minutes of this game. APIA win possession here. Stewart now. Oh, it's played off an FC player. I think Jared got a touch. Goes back to Zavadinos. Zavadinos going right. Williams working it on. Lacey comes back. There's Kyle Shaw. Shaw working across the face. Jared Middleton goes back to Kyle Shaw. Shaw working it forward. Take head lead. Touches off Sean Simmons. And now the Sky Blues on the attack. And now it's worked forward. It's a lovely ball by Rose. And now trying to get back inside was Headley. Good touch. Here's Rose now. He needs somebody in the box. He does work it in. Touches off APIA. Kuta, then Sean Simmons back to Kuta. Kuta now tries to go forward. Beaten the challenge initially. Played out. The work Kyle Shaw. See the throw taken. Strapping for Matthias McAllister. Kuta coming back. Oliver Kalats. Kalats be looking to drive this long. Does so. It's headed down by Stewart, but backwards, and Farinella plays it back to Drayden Kelly. It's Bertolicio. Kalusic was able to work it forward. Here's Lacey. Lacey now. He takes a shot himself. Oh, Oliver Kalats misses it. And then he made the save, but I'll tell you what, he came like a thief in the night nearly, Matthias McAllister, but Oliver Kalats was like he realised he left the stove on and quickly came back to make the save. Zavadinos goes back to the right side. Here's Kyle Shaw, touch on by Lacey. And then, well, Rose, he lost it, but still, it's FC with possession. Williams. Now it's played back by Middleton, Lockie. Lockie's got possession again. Then Lacey decides to just boot it sideways. I suppose it gets it out of the trouble. Kalusic won't get to it, though, so it'll be a throw to APIA on the western side. Those who've just joined us, 2-1 the score, APIA lead. Sean Simmons down this left flank. So able to go back to Jordan. Jordan will go back to Farinella. Nella across the face. He finds Drayden Kelly. Kelly now looking to work this forward. He does. There can be Ashy going backwards. This is Bertolicio. Bertolicio working it forward. Now it's Fong. Fong back inside. Ortiz is able to find support. Simmons, and it's played out by Kalusic. APIA ball once more. Lockie Middleton. Played forward by Henley. Drayden Kelly came across. Matthias McAllister was taken down the challenge. And by Kalusic. Oh, Kalats, I should say. Kalusic on the brain because of what he was doing a couple of minutes ago. So now, here goes Tyler Williams. I tell you what, that's not good by Michael Curta. He's giving it straight to Headley. Headley now works it back. Then the ball on by Rose. One by Farinella. Stewart back to Farinella. Just played it back to Cronin. Cronin goes back to Jared Middleton. Rose, and it's played back on occasion by Lockie Middleton to Jared Middleton. Down the left side, Kalusic, and then played on. The best ball by Rose. Couldn't find Cronin really. Stewart now has it. Jack Stewart. Played on by Kuda. Now Bertolicio. Goes to the left corridor. Here's Sean Simmons. Run by blocking Middleton. Eventually, Rose utilised the support of Tay Headley. Now it's Lacey back to Tay Headley. Headley goes across to Lacey. Lacey now works the ball on. It's cleared away. So it's cleared by Cam Fong, and it will be a corner. I think Matthias is trying to say, come on, I was taken out. I don't think there's a foul there, to be honest. Hear the fans in the background. Corner to be fired. It'll be Tay Headley. He's calling for runners. Takes the corner now, the in-swinger. Punched by Kalats. Jordan plays it forward. Goes straight back to Lacey. Takes a shot, bounces off Farinella. Down the left corridor. Headley can't control. Fong. Cambiashi. Works it forward. And now Ortiz teasing, and then flick back. FC clear first time. Then a shot fired in. Farinella got a touch. And the ball goes out, and it will be a corner, touching off FC last. We have got a game on here. So Sean Simmons to take the corner. It'll be a left foot in swinger. Works it high. Edge of the 6-yard box straight, and Kelly couldn't get the header away. Now Tay Headley tries to flicker forward. Does flick off Farinella. Cambiashi, Farinella. No control by Kuda. Play back Lacey. And then Rose down the line. Cronin should be on the run here. It's played out by Fong. So again, it'll be FC on the charge. Kalosic. Touchback. FC again looking to go forward. Flick forward to Kalosic. Touches off APIA. Kalats makes the save. Ball goes up to halfway. High Sean Simmons. Touches off APIA, goes out for a full. So he's getting a touch. Throw about to be taken. Nice touch by Headley, back to Williams, who plays it through the legs of Ortiz. Zavadinos has possession. Cole Shaw back to Zavadinos. Sharon Middleton working at the Carl Shaw. Carl Shaw down the line. Williams. Taylor. T-Dub. Looking to work it forward, does so. Flick on by Headley. Kuda plays it out. They're not happy with the call, but you get it. FC for Lacey. On that occasion, it was taken. It will be taken by Tyler Williams. Now it's Kyle Shaw. Jared Middleton Kalusic goes back inside. Rose beaten by Farinella. Stewart, he's got pasture. Stewart now cuts inside. Jordan's on a run. Stewart decides to go himself. He over-drilled that. Then Headley tried to go himself. It was won by Sean Simmons. He goes back to Stewart. Stewart now gets a cross in. Jordan take a shot. He tried to control, didn't quite work. And again, Rose is on a run. Plays off Farinella. Jordan plays it. Nobody was onside for APIA effectively. So Zabadinos picks up the crumbs. But geez, that was a unique passage of play. The ball goes back to Jared Middleton. Kyle Shaw. Shaw works it back. FC on the attack. Shaw's calling for it. Rose. Rose. Jordan gets the foul for his side. Now the ball, well, they're going to call it back. Call it back. So it will be taken by Bertolicio. Farinella goes back to Bertolicio. Bertolicio now goes to Michael Kuta. Kuta now looking to work it down the line. Here is Simmons. Sean Simmons needs to cut back inside. He does utilise Saya Kambiashi. Saya Kambiashi trying to say both names at once. Doesn't quite work. As now the ball comes back. Kuta. Here's at Bertolicio. He goes back to Drayden Kelly. Now Bertolicio. He got a ball on. He did the splits too in that action. It's Kambiashi going down the right side. Here's Jack Stewart. Stewart looking to work it forward. Jack Stewart. He's going sideways. Cronin was there. He tried to get a ball onto Fong. Fong played it inside. Touched back by FC. Farinella can't get to it. Now again they're on a rampage. Rose trying to work it forward. And Drayden Kelly got possession here. Drayden did his work and then it's played by Bertolicio. Now a ball by Kuta to Sean Simmons. Sean down the left side. He's got support if he wants to use it. Sean Simmons wants to cut back inside. It does touch off Tay Headley. Should note, of course, two players not in the side today due to injury. Those players are missed in Jordan Segreto, who I'm hearing might be out between 6 to 12 weeks due to Cinders Moses. While Ferdy Caspers is just a week break, a quad injury, and probably helps with the amount of football they've played during the midweek and all that. APIA does help to have some rest for some of these players. Obviously, they've been without Azani for a few weeks now with a shoulder complaint. Now Michael Kuta comes back for it. Here's Sean Simmons. Ball goes the way of Sydney FC. Bertolicio fires it on to Ortiz, who can't get a control. Jared Middleton played it back. Farinella. Then Bertolicio to full that ball. Should note today, with APIA win, this will be their third win against FC at Rockdale. So it hasn't been a happy hunting ground for FC against APIA. Just the one win. Do mind you, this is only the fourth game here from memory. This is the 16th time these sides met. In a perfect world, I think would be at 18. Would have been 18 today. Of course, 2 games a miss during the COVID periods. 2020, as we all know, everybody played each other once. This will be a corner for Sky Blues. And 21, well, by the time we went to the second half of the season, APIA did not beat FC before the season was called off for the second time. So, bad old days there in some regards. Of course, this is the 9th season these two sides have met in NPL. See 9 years in this competition. The ball's played up. Cards can't make the save. It's headed down. Trying to get a header on was Middleton. Jared was looking for a chance, but not to be. For FC supporters, always sing for their team here tonight. Just watching them as we speak. It's great to see the support. Great supporters. Sydney FC have got, obviously, the A-League season over as the offside's been called. It's good to see there's the hardy souls that come out here to always cheer on their team. Board comes up. It's 1 minute of additional time. 1 minute of additional time. Thank you to Tommy Dale, who's our 4th official tonight. Good job, TD. 20s game today. Callats rolls it down the Drayden Kelly. Kelly flicks it forward. Jared Middleton has to come back for it. Does so. Kolosic. Rocky Middleton back. Kyle Shaw. And then playing it backwards. Or sidewards really was in Middleton. Rocky, and the whistle goes for half-time. Half-time between APIA and Sydney FC. 2-1 the score. And APIA's goal scorers will come up shortly, but 5 shots to 4. APIA lead that stat. Shots on target of 4-3. Sydney FC's favour. 2 corners to 4. APIA. Offsides are 0-2. Fouls are 5-1. No yellows or reds. Thus far, APIA lead 2-1. So Lockie Middleton scored the goal for Sydney FC. APIA got 2 goals beforehand. Of course, Ortiz scoring the second goal. The first one, we didn't get confirmation. I know Bert Alicio was celebrating. That was the one where it was a scramble over the line. Obviously get that one confirmed when it does come through. But half-time, APIA lead 2-1 against Sydney FC. We'll come back on the other side for the second half. Back at Rockdale, half-time APIA lead, Sydney FC 2-1. What has been a entertaining game of football. Substitutions are going to be announced for the Sky Blues, I think you'll find. Coming off the pitch will be Corey Cronin. Coming on will be Zachary De Jesus. So that's the substitution. And lucky I saw that. I might have to tell Tommy, our fourth official, he has spit it back to me. I'm only joking, doing a good job, Tom Dale. Second half is underway. APIA leading 2-1. A second half that's going to be thrilling to watch. The first half was good. I know some people are expecting a high-scoring game, and I'll tell you what, won't be far from it. Foul goes the way of the Sky Blues, who are a very good side to watch. As mentioned before, Marin France not playing today. Marin didn't have a good couple of weeks. That goal he scored here, that was seen on social media at nauseum as Saya Kambiashi works it back inside, stifled. Got himself in a decent position there in Middleton, the blocky variety. And by the way, if you're wondering, I don't know either what's going on, but we've been hearing the horns the last couple of minutes. Camera operator and I going, where is this? Don't know. I think it's heading west. I think they'll coming from the south. But anyway, doesn't matter. Back to the game. Saya Kambiashi. He's got possession, works it back. Now it's in position again for Farinella, who works it on. Fong. Fong now. Nice touch on. Here's Stewart. Stewart chips it forward. It was stopped. I tell you what, you see, got some skill at the back. Can defend. And required. That was a required situation. Cole Shaw did a lot of work in the first half. Calats works it downfield. And now Fong can't get to it. Kalusic headed that up, and there is now Ortiz. President Ortiz is trying to go forward, couldn't. Drayden Kelly's now got it. Drayden Kelly looking to cut back inside. Drayden was taken. And the foul they called APIA's way. Friday night football. APIA Leichhardt. Lead 2-0. Drayden Kelly has it. Going down this right side to Fong. Fong wanted to work it up the line, touched off Sydney. Really on that situation. Fong takes the throw. Over the top there of Ortiz, touching off FC, so there'll be another throw. One change made in this game. FC. For the game today, Corey Cronin. Means Jesus is playing left. On the right side will be Tay Headley. Tay normally, I should say go again. Means Zach is playing right, Tay's playing left. Tay Headley, of course, normally plays the right side. That's what I was trying to say. Stewart looking to go forward. Good touch off FC, so Stewart takes the throw, touches off Kalusic and goes out. The point is, though, that's been made a change-wise, because Italy obviously was playing on this eastern side of the first half. We're watching a lot of him. Close to camera is now. He's trying to go forward, Bertolicio. Go forward by Headley. He's coming across for it, Kuda. Geez, Calats is quick. Do what FC. They had a play there. Could have been Harry Carey. Well, that's a ball that Lacey ain't going to get to. So if you just joined us, 2-1 the score. 4 minutes in the second half. And it's Rockdale tonight. The first of massive weekend of football coming up. You can see all the games live and free on Football New South Wales YouTube. As they come back to Kyle Shaw. Jared Middleton. Played forward by Hinley. Lusic. He won't get to it. Bertolicio plays it forward. Here's Saya Kambiashi. Stewart, the former Ranger, cuts back inside. Jack Stewart looking for support. Jack, can he get a goal? He works it back. Here is a pass on. And Farinella finds here Kambiashi. Kambiashi looking to cut back to the centre. Saya works the ball on. Bertolicio finds Jack Stewart. Jack Stewart. Oh, good pressure again by Rose. He was nearly held back. And now here's De Jesus, who goes forward down the right side. He's got support if he needs it. Now, Lacey might be his target if he wants to go to the middle here. He'll play back, though. That's smart. As what can they offer up on this passage? It's FC. Good chance to level this up in a moment. Know what they can do on their day. De Jesus. Right side. Touches off APIA. Wanting to go forward here. Sydney. All played out by APIA. Will be a throw. On that western side. Foul called. Fong gets inside the foul. Drayden Kelly about to take it. Kelly working across the face. This is now into the feet of Michael Cooter. Bertolicio goes back to Drayden Kelly. Drayden works it forward. Flick on by Ortiz. Farinella's got it. Farinella spinning around. Farinella coming back. And he gets inside the foul. At least he gives it away. So Dre look to work it back to the left. On the line, nice ball by Cooter. Simmons can offer up. See if he can do it here. Sean. The edge of the goal line. Back by FC. Comes down. And here's Bertolicio who draws the ball to the car park. To 1 the score, 53 minutes in. Ball played forward by Zavadinos. Here's Drayden Kelly. Did touch off the Sky Blues. Dre down. He played forward. He gets inside the foul. He was there from FC. So it will be Bertolicio to take this one. It's back to Drayden Kelly. Looking to spin it back to the left, but goes back to Bertolicio. Bertolicio's on the halfway. Touched back by Jack Stewart. Here's Fong. Now Stewart down the line. Stewart, has he got support here? Beats the defender in Jared Middleton. Now Stewart looks to cross in. Does so. Here's the chance for Jordan. Heads it. Bounces. Cleared away by FC. Still alive. Here's Sean Simmons. He's got time. Works it in. Flicked on by FC. It comes back. Jack Stewart can't get to it. Headed down by Lacey. Comes back. And again, it's a ball by Fong back to Stewart. Stewart's work to be done. He loses possession. And again, it's played by Rucker Milton. There was a shirt pulled by Jack Stewart and the card's out. Yellow card given to Jack Stewart. Gets the card against him. JS. Now the Sky Blues. A yard or two from halfway. Jaron Middleton. It wasn't a great touch by Matthias McAllister. Good ball by Fong. Here's Jordan on the run. Jordan needs to take the shot, was trying to square back up. Now it will be a corner because it touched off FC. But I think that wasn't the option from Jordan, really. I know Williams touches it and they get the corner, but really, he was trying to square himself back up. I don't think that was the right move. I'm not saying it's the wrong move, but I think it would have been first time touch, would have been the effort. But anyway, corner to be taken. Saya Kambiashi, right foot in swing. Played away. Simmons. Pressure building. Marinella. And was pulled off the ball. And there will be a foul call to APIA. APIA will get the foul going their way. Drayden Kelly. He's down the right side to Fong. Goes back to Drayden Kelly. Now it's Bertolicio. Towards ball. Kuda back to Bertolicio. Bertolicio now to look to go to the left side. Too much on it. Goes out. Will be a throw to the Sky Blues. Throw taken. FC. Right side. Too much. No. Shot doesn't quite work out. APIA play it out. Down the right side, here come Sydney. Oh, good work. Here's McAllister, all he can do. I can get a touch out, so it'll be a Sydney ball. Just watching, thinking, what can they do, Sydney FC, to get this level? The weight of possession, as per usual, it's been something that they've had quite a bit of. It's a shame we don't quite show that stat, but it does feel like they've had most of it. Tay Headley plays it back. Kalorsic now on the left. Kalorsic wants to go and straighten up. He's going to go himself here. He gets a ball on. He's Lockie Middleton for his second. Nobody at the far post. Now the ball comes back. The ball's out. Yep. The flag called it straight away. De Jesus. Oliver Kallatz goes for the ball because there's no ball boys. You know, I forgot there's no ball boys at Rockdale for FC games. So Oliver Kallatz has to go himself to get the ball. Ah, the beauty. I do love it, though. Good old okay. So he'll take this goal kick at the 60th minute of this game. Moves it up to halfway. Not by Stewart, but Rose can't get possession. Stewart. Fong. Fong going forward. Fong works it back inside. Oh, it's bounced back to Jordan. Oh, hits the bar, and Farinella knocks it home. Farinella knocks it home to make it 3-1 APIA. That is a lovely strike. And again, I tell you what, 2 assists to that right post for APIA. Oh, yes, for APIA. This is a good result coming their way at the moment. So, by the way, Ortiz was confirmed the goal scorer for APIA. That first goal, that's where we got the confirmation from. And he's got a double. Middleton is off, and Lancaster, I should say, yeah, Lancaster comes on, and the other change is Dyer comes on. For Kyle Shaw. So that's the substitution. APIA lead. Game ain't over though. The game ain't over. FC will find a way to fight and fight all right. Bertolicio taken down. The foul goes his way. Ball goes across to Stewart's. Stewart's takes the shots. Couldn't be knocked first time. Was up high for it, Ortiz. Now Bertolicio tries to take a strike. Drayden Kelly. Can't get to it. Foul goes the way of FC. So now FC. We're going to create a cross back inside. The ball does go out. Touched off APIA. This will be taken by Tay Headley. Back for the short one, Lacey. Lacey works it in. Flicked up by Sean Simmons. Played down by Jordan. And he slid to the deck here, Headley. Cambiashi playing it forward, but FC able to win the ball. Nice touch initially from Dyer. Now it's played back inside by Kolosic. So Lancaster got that ball to Jared Middleton. Now, here's a ball across from Williams. Right corridor again for Sydney FC. Looking to come back. Williams again. Goes to Middleton. Now it's touched back. The work by Lacey. Oh, taken down was Kolosic. It's a bad challenge by Farinella. So we're about to see Nicholas Alfaro come on. Alfaro to come on. Will be for Rose. So Rose comes off the field. Enjoying all the action. Sky Blues. Down 3-1. APIA have had most, if not more, of the confirmed chances. Alfaro trying to go forward. But Sydney FC have had most of the possession. APIA now. Can they get out of the next couple of minutes? They do lead 3-1. Second time they've had a 2-goal lead. So you can hear the fans in the background. Their say. Stewart trying to work it back inside. Fong gets a cross in. Header could not be made by Ortiz. He was looking for the hat-trick, but not to be. Yeah, so just having the replay of before, looks like he was the man. I was saying before in the call, Bertolicio was the man celebrating. And just watching the replay, he was the one that was giving the high fives and going, yeah, team, how good. Was, of course, scored with a confirmed touch. It was by Ortiz, as the call was made. Must have been an initial touch from Bertolicio. That's probably where he thought, because that first goal, there were so many bodies in the way, and because that ball eventually goes in, I think there was actually 2 calls of did it go in sort of scenario. Stratton Kelly loses possession. Alfaro works it forward, and again trying to spin across, but didn't work, was Matthias McAllister. Is now, here they come again, FC. And foul will be called to the Sky Blues. Matthias McAllister lines up, hits the wall, bounces sidewards. Stewart was able to clear it forward. Jesus. Italy didn't quite work. On the chase as well as Cambiashi, didn't quite work. it to Presley Ortiz. Now FC. Trying to get a shot in, does flick off. Michael Kutas, there'll be another corner. Six corners to 4. APIA lead that stat. Corner to be taken FC. It's going to go sideways. Lacey outside the box now, drives forward. Lacey driving into the area. Lacey tries to get a shot back inside, touches off. APIA will be yet another corner. Goes out eventually, Lacey. Substitution here. Kasalovic is about to make his way on. Zenmead as well, as the place coming off will be Presley Ortiz, and also coming off the field is Rory Jordan. In full voice. He goes up to halfway. Orsic heads it down. Across here for it was Alfaro. Didn't do too bad of a job as it's played back by Lancaster. The motor group worked it across, and then the ball by Williams. Found here Middleton Jared. Now it's played forward. Lacey. Goes out. Throw will be the way of Sydney FC. So inside the last 17 minutes or so, FC had the throw, going backwards. Tyler Williams, Jared Middleton. Headley working it across. It's played forward by Orsic. Headley now doing his work. He's going to spin back inside. Headley. Now, see what they can offer up here. Headley flicks it forward. Headed on by Alfaro. Now it's Tay Headley. Headley now looks to get the cross in. Pressure by Drayden Kelly. Eventually it will go back to Oliver Kallax, who makes the save. Had to see a change too for the Sky Blues, their final change. Zach Fowler. Fowler's about to come on. Zach Fowler. Now Jack Stewart has it on the right side. Stewart's now cross as well. It's a mix between a cross and shot, and at the end it goes out, and Zavadenis will get the ball. So that substitution will be made now for the Sky Blues, their final for the game. Fowler's on, and off the field is... Off the field will be in Tyler Williams. His shift is done for the day. Salovich playing it back. Kuda. Simmons couldn't do much with it initially. Kuda's got it. Kuda. Simmons. Bertolicio. And the ball will be stopped off by Zavadinos. Over Calats as the ball drops back. Italy couldn't do much with it. The ball goes out. Turned over. Kambiashi. Good ball. Jack Stewart. Here's a chance. Stewart makes it 4. 4-1. APIA, another good goal. Jack Stewart, his 7th for the season. FC. This game looks good as gone for them now. They've had a lot of the ball but couldn't execute. Yeah. Taking down the challenges, Lacey. Turned over. Here's Denby. Stewart couldn't get onto it. Jaron Milton, good work. Salovich was high. Braden Kelly coming across. Now on this left side is Sean Simmons. Kambiashi. Coming back inside. Kambiashi wants to have a shot. Kambiashi lays it back. Salovich back to Simmons on the left. Caught about to come onto the field. A challenge made by APIA on FC. Carving of this game, you wonder, has been done as off the field as Jack Stewart. Max Court comes on. Because at the moment he won the game for his side. Simmons about to come on too, so Josh Simmons is about to replace Michael Kuda. So to make it a bit more of a headache, I reckon Josh is going to be in the same area Michael Kuda was, so we're going to have a Simmons off down that left side. If I say the right Simmons. Well, it's been a game where FC have definitely had possession as Salovich about to get a card. He does. So Headley has taken down that challenge, but it just hasn't been their day. That's the best way to describe it. They've had the chances, they just haven't executed. court. Now down the left side, Kambiashi. Kambiashi works it back inside. Here's the shot! Oh, Court is in session. Max Court. (5-1). A statement made by APIA. Just been on the field for the last couple of minutes. Court gets the goal. So Adrian Yachino is about to come on too, I might note. And coming off is Farinella. I need to note that when Stewart was substituted, he scored the last goal, and then the player that's replaced him scored the next goal. So, thing to that. Now, we have it on the left side here. Ball played on by Fowler. And eventually goes on to Lancaster. Golosic is on a run. Golosic plays it back inside. Touched by FC. Just one back to give some confidence. Matthias McAllister gets another. So Mattia now makes it his 12th goal for the season. And it's just something. It's just something. Probably the game is over, but just a confidence one. Doesn't do any harm at all. Both sides have used all their subs. Now, the ball was played on by Fowler. This is Tay Headley. Headley cutting back inside, was taking down the challenge. Yep, it wasn't a good challenge by Cam Fong. He's just outside the box. So here is the chance to make it 5-3. We could be going to heart palpitation stakes here. So both sides have used all their subs. This to be taken by Tay Headley. Oh, I tell you what, Calat's got a touch on it, will be a corner. As we see Farinella and Ortiz making the long way home. Well, at least we'll see some entertainment here. Here's a shot by Lacey, bounces off Saya Kambiashi. There'll be yet another corner. Corner came in, but it did touch off APIA's Drayden Kelly. Corner taken. The header was straight to the keeper. Trying his best, Lancaster. For Calats. Rolling it down the left side. And turned over. FC at possession. Alfaro works it down the right corridor. Fowler gets a cross in. Does flick off Drayden Kelly. And it will be yet another corner. Ball comes back. Headley. Does flick off, and it will be yet another corner. So flicked off APIA. Well, they're still trying their hearts out here, Sky Blues, which is positive to see. Always want to see the positivity in this side. So APIA, a win for them. They move on to 39 points. As there's the header by Kolosic and goes out. Goes to 39 points now for APIA. If Spirit do lose or draw this weekend, it will be APIA ahead of them and in third place. So it's a good corridor. That's where Franco Parisi wants to be. Probably knows that the premiership is really between Rockdale and Marconi unless there is a drop for both sides. That would mean both teams would have to lose, what, 3 games? Yeah, that is highly unlikely to happen. But, who knows? It's a funny game. Yep, this is going to be a card. Yellow's given. He's on the deck here, save Kambiashi. Can't deny that card. Can't deny that card at all. Give it to Joel Lacey. Joe Lacey. Here they come again, APIA. The set piece taken outside the box. Saved by Zavadinos. Tough day for him. Fowler going himself. He's going sideways. Flicks the ball on. And now here come FC again. De Jesus. Fowler over the top. So, as I mentioned, it's not a result that they were looking for tonight, the Sky Blues. Next week, they do play away. And they take on Marconi. That's another tester. So it's Marconi. And then a couple of weeks after that, they've got Olympic here on a Friday. Rangers away. Wanderers at home on the 18th of July. That's the next month ahead. APIA for them. Next week they take on St George next Saturday at Barton. Then after that, Wanderers at 1 p.m. on Saturday, July 5. Then it's Rockdale here on July 13 and July 20. They'll take on Sydney United 58. That's up there, but part 2. Ticking away in this one. Proud of the fact here, APIA. The way they were able to stop the FC boys, who have had a lot of the possession but haven't used it to their advantage, in my opinion. APIA is showing what a tough side they are on their day. Games this weekend. Fouls called. Sutherland plays St George FC at Seymour tomorrow, 4 p.m. Olympic and Marconi at Cogra. On Saturday football, Rangers and Manly at Popondetta. Spirit and the Wanderers at Christie. Wollongong and Rockdale at Wynn Stadium. That's your games tomorrow. Mariners and United, Sunday at Plume. Also on Sunday, Blacktown City and St George City at Landon Stadium. It's the games coming up this weekend. Bertolizio couldn't get a shot away. We will have injury time pop up. And not sure what came up on the board. Didn't get flicked to us. Imagine about 3 minutes. Time added on. Yep, that looks to be the number. 3 minutes. This loss for Sydney FC does give Olympic a chance to jump ahead of them. FC, even Manly can jump ahead of them, same as Wollongong. So, fight well and truly alive. The only thing is, we need a fight for 7th. Well, I call it a fight for 7th because at the moment it's not a fight for 6th because it's not a 6-point gap. As you see opportunities open up here for APIA. Max Court looking for another. Called FC's way. Now they're going to hoik it forward. Header comes down by Simmons. Sean is on the field. Josh obviously on the field as well. On this right side, this is Fong. And now on the left corridor, Sean Simmons. Going forward, Sean. Here's Cambiashi. Cambiashi does flick off FC. Will be played for by Kolosic. Kelly's running on to stop it. Jesus. Lovely throw in. About a minute remaining in this one. Ball comes in. The save is made by Oliver Kalatz. Kalatz. Simmons plays it forward. Bertolizio up. Now it's come down Denmead. Denmead has to do some work. Denmead gets to it. He's got Bertolizio if he wants him. Back. Salovic. Biashi. Simmons. Chino. Wide it goes. Fong. 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 Works it. Header. Oh, that's lovely. Denmead scores. There's some great goals out of this game. But 6-2 will be APIA's talking point this week. The 6 goals they've scored, and there have been some stunners. Alex Denmead gets the goal. Come back to halfway. So, full time and a statement made by APIA saying we might not be in the hunt for the premiership, but the championship is where we want to be. And today they're going to show that if they get 3rd place at the end of the 30 weeks, that they're going to be the team that you would want to be watching because they will be breathing down your neck. So the stats will come through. So the lights have already gone down already. Somebody wants us to leave. Shots 12-6 APIA. Shots on target 4-7. Corners of 9-6. Offsides 2 by APIA. 13 fouls to 9. 2 yellow cards apiece. And it says 1 red card. That's incorrect. There wasn't a red card for APIA. But full time, it was APIA. 2 good for Sydney FC. 6-2. Now, Presley Ortiz, he gets 2 goals to his name, which we can tell you looked like he did get a touch on that one. As I said, Bertolizio was celebrating, but he was just celebrating. It may look, it could have been an own goal as well, having a look at the replay. It was very difficult actually to decipher. even if the ball went in, still that was one where the linesman got it correct. But the other goal scorers, I think you'll find Stewart who scored, Denmead also got one, Cork got one, and trying to remember the other goal scorer off the top of my head, can't quite. While for the Sydney FC squadron, well, can I just say, you can find his way, Matthias McAllister, on a score sheet, same as Middleton. It was Lockie Middleton who scored the other goal. As I said, we'll get confirmation of that other goal. I'm trying to remember who it was from the top of my head, but full time it was APIA, 2 good for Sydney FC, 6-2. And don't forget, more live football action throughout the weekend. Football New South Wales on YouTube. It was Max Court. If I didn't mention, he scored one. But full time, it was APIA, 2 good for Sydney FC, 6-2. Bye for now.